Hey everyone, Anthony 4x4 Adventures. I just want to give you a review. I'm so impressed with this RYOBI saw. I want to let you know what I think of it in a bit of detail. Only take a few minutes. Now, we went out, this is the 12-inch brushless, okay? I've had it for a couple of years. It says 2022 on it somewhere there. You can see 22, right? I paid for it. I'm not sponsored by RYOBI, although I think RYOBI should contact me and let me test out some more of their tools that I haven't got, send them over. But I've got a fair collection there already and I've paid for them all. But just want to be clear about that. I'm not one of these sponsored channels that tells you stuff because I get paid to do that. Even if they give me one, I'll test it out and you'll hear from me. If I love it, you'll hear from me. And if I don't, they will hear from me. That's how I roll. It's just how it is. Now, how many batteries we got there, Mitch?
3.
We've got 3 batteries. How many do we use?
2.
2, yeah. We did put the third one in for about the last 2 or 3 cuts. But how long do you reckon we're cutting for? Would it be fair to say there was half an hour cutting? Half an hour to 40 minutes.
Yeah,
that's it. Half hour, 40 minutes, right? So look at this wood. Now, half of it, this is what's on top is a tree that a branch that just came down. So it's, quite green. It was really easy cutting. You can see, it's all green like that. But there's a bunch of timber underneath that took, and I reckon this green stuff, what do we take? About 10 minutes, would you agree?
Yeah.
So about 10 minutes on that, and all the other stuff's been down for at least 6 months, so it was quite dry. But how would you say the saw was cutting that dry stuff, Mitch?
Like butter.
Like butter. It was just ripping through it, people, I'm telling you now. So I've had it for about 2 years. I reckon the other chain got a bit blunt, and I was in Bunnings, and I wasn't sure. I figured because it's a battery saw, they're probably going to put a really good chain on it because it's going to make it easier for the battery, right? Makes sense. But anyway, it got a bit blunt. Might have hit the dirt a couple of times. If you don't know, keep it out of the dirt. Anyway, I didn't hit the dirt today, that's for sure. What have we got crawling in here? A few ants having a little party. But, I put the tungsten in Bunnings. They got this tungsten chain, whatever. So I put that on, and it cuts just like it was new again. And that's how it cut when it was new. But hopefully this one maybe lasts a bit longer. It doesn't seem to go through a lot of oil on the chain, so that's one thing that I'm always concerned about. But let's see how dry it looks. But there is some, it is wet, so it is probably doing its job. And I think after last time I used it, I went, hey, well, we're out of oil just about. So it must get some oil. Let's have a quick look. Well, it's all part of it, so all part of the important part of the information. Because if this is full still, see how full, it's still pretty, it's got a fair bit in there. It hasn't used heaps. For that much cutting, I would have thought we would use more. So that's one of my concerns, that it doesn't feed enough oil. I'm not sure if that's a valid concern or if it's normal for this saw, or it doesn't matter. But I went out to get a little bit of firewood, just a little bit, half an hour, and 2 batteries that just kept cutting and cutting and cutting. And there's got to be a ton of firewood here, half a ton or a ton. It's just ridiculous. It surprised me how long the batteries last. And look at the size of the timber. I mean, that's to give you a size, you know what I mean? Like that's probably, what's that, 6, 7 inches? And there's some bigger ones there. And it ripped through it. It just really cut through the timber well, even the dry ones. Anyway, like I said, quick video. There's a bunch of timber. That'll keep us going a little while. That's quite a few nights' fires. Bada bing, bada boom. Catch you in the next video. See ya. In case you wanted to hang around to the end, that's the chain I'm talking about. That's what's on there now. That's the old chain in there. It hasn't been sharpened or anything. Right, bada bing, bada boom. That's the one. Catch ya.